Hey everyone, it's David here. So one of the major questions I get is how do you handle a smartass? And I had one earlier this week. I actually had it recorded and unfortunately the recording, you can't quite hear it going through. So I'm not able to show you this video. There's a couple ways I'm going to tell you how I handle smartasses and how I recommend that you do. But before you do that, do me a favor. If you've not subscribed to my channel, don't know what you're waiting for, click the subscribe link below. And click the notification link. I have lucky winners all the time. I'd love for you to be one of my lucky winners. This might be a free thumb drive, which gives some of our course information, contracts out. It could be all kinds of things. So I'd love for you to be one of my lucky winners. So this last week, I was on a training with a couple back east, and I called a woman in North Carolina. I was trying to get a hold of somebody and modeling how to do the phone calling. I saw the California number, and she picks up and she says, I got a spammer on the phone. I'm just gonna go and keep him and keep on talking and just down talk this spammer. Well, obviously I can hear what she's saying, and I'm trying to say, I'm trying to reach so-and-so and her name, and she's totally ignoring me. So my time is valuable and your time as a marketer is valuable. She's not gonna hear anything I'm saying. So what do? I hang up, okay? I call right back. So she picks up the phone and she says the funniest little, hello, this is so-and-so, like a really smart aleck. And I just said, I'm trying to reach, and I said the lady's name, and she said that she was unavailable. I said, okay, when would be a good time for me to reach her back? And then she said she was moving to California. This is like a 72-year-old woman that I'm reaching. I could tell by her voice it was her. And she said, she moved to California and she won't be reachable for 2 weeks. Well, this is David Church. I'm trying to reach her regarding, and she just kept on rambling and rambling and rambling. And you get those kind of calls in this business. Like some of you have heard me get deals, and I always have people tell me, yeah, you're the master on the phone. How do you do this? How do you do this? Well, in a situation like that, what can I do but let it go? In a situation like that, what I do is I went ahead and I called immediately back. Well, she puts it in voicemail, and it immediately said the name of the lady I'm trying to reach. Now, she didn't have the funds. Someone she knows has the funds. So I just left a very professional message. Hi, this is David Church. I'm with JD Vista. I'm trying to reach so-and-so. I'm actually trying to reach someone she knows by this name regarding a property and return mail. Please call me back at this number. And that's how I said it. And I actually left my clients, I had a trainee on the phone. I actually left her number and we went ahead and left it like that. How do I handle that? Number one is be professional. Yes, it sucks, but be professional. Plus, if you're in this business and you're in it for the long haul and you do this and you're patient, you get deals, you keep them raking in, and you realize how this business can pay out, and you're really in the business, don't let it ruin your day. Just keep on going. Number two is leave a message. Number three is, and a number of people have done this, including myself, follow back up with them. So this isn't my lead, so my trainee is going to go and follow back up with this lead. All she's going to say is, yeah, one of my business partners tried to call you a couple of days ago. We're trying to reach this person. The person we're trying to reach is really hard to reach. And again, one of the models I give in the business is you should have a model of how you're going to do your business, meaning like one day you make all first time phone calls and you do that and you take notes. And I don't put them in my CRM unless I've actually had a hot contact, or I've talked to somebody, or somebody's at work or something, then I'll put them up on my CRM because it's a hot lead. If I'm looking for somebody and it goes into voicemail, saying I use the name John Smith a lot, I'm looking for John Smith and the voicemail picks up and he says, this is John. You probably have John Smith. You probably have the correct person you're looking for. Now, with that, I do make a little note, because if you're doing this right, you should stagger the times, meaning like, okay, did I try him at my 11 o'clock live Monday call? And if I did, maybe I need to try him Tuesday at like 3 p.m. And then maybe I need to try him Wednesday at like 5 p.m. But staggering those times, knowing that you have the right person, that's a hot lead. He still won't go into my computer CRM until I actually reach him, because I'd have a million. If I tried everyone who I didn't get a hold of, I'd have a million leads. But I do have lists that I do take note of, that I do follow up, I do write down that I have the right person, and persistency. And you keep on trying that person again and again. But getting back onto my smartass, on who I'm talking about in the beginning of the call, I would keep on trying that person, especially if it's the person that you have the deal with, maybe texting, and just let them know. I've had people get hot-winded with me, hang up on me, and I've tried them back 3 or 4 weeks later, and they're a completely different person. Did I get them on when they woke up on the wrong side of the bed? Did I get them? I don't know. I have had people a lot of times vent. They tell me how frustrated they are in life. They tell me certain things. And I tend to just listen. And when you listen to people, and I've said this before, so you're listening to someone and you're listening to where they're coming from, that's going to get you a deal. Whenever someone tells you their full life story, you're going to get their deal. I mean, or you always should. I typically always do. So how to handle someone who's out of line with you, or they're being reasonable. Like, I get these emails all the time. Like, David, I have somebody, I think I have a deal. However, they're being really rude to me and they're telling me to F off. Can you talk to them? Well, what makes you think, I mean, what am I going to do differently than you on the phone? And I have tried a few of these people just to show them, and I typically will get the same results. I had one woman one time who was a little different, and I probably went a little more story. I just said, ma'am, you've got these unclaimed funds. And she goes, well, I don't know that. And it was from a mortgage auction. I said, I said, with your permission, I could show you a picture. And she goes, you know, this is harassment. I said, ma'am, I'm calling you to tell you that you have money. Please tell me how this is harassment. She goes, well, you're going to want money from me. And I said, no, I'm not. We had a conversation, and I told Julio at that time, Julio was the our client who had this. I just said, keep on trying her. I said, just keep on being persistent, because there are situations where we've had situations like that, and we end up getting the deal later on. Again, 30 tends to be my magic number, and I say 30 a lot. So if you've tried 30 leads, you should be getting about 10 of those under contract in a duration of about 6 months. So let's say that this is week 1 and I try 30 different people. If I've reached nobody, I'm doing something wrong. I've said this before in a million different videos, okay? If I've reached 30 people and I don't have anything under contract, I've done something majorly wrong, okay? And I need to look at that. But let's say I'm doing my regular marketing for the week, and let's say that you should be getting minimum 10, more like 20%. So let's say I try 30 people and I get anywhere from 3 to 6 contracts out, okay? Now, I should be following up with an additional 6 to 12 people continuously, where those contracts are gonna come at a later date, meaning someone's working. It's that call I told you about that you're making tomorrow, and the next day, and you're staggering your times. It's that person that's been rude to you, and now for whatever reason you got them at the right time. Again, you make a lot of money in this business if you do it correctly. And a lot of people say, well, you know, I've done this, I've done that. Well, if you work it an hour a day consistently, and you work, say you work 5 hours a week, and you get 1 deal a week, and say it's what I consider a small deal, it's a $1,500 deal, and there's like so many of these out there, it's crazy. So you get a $1,500, well, that's $300 an hour you've just made on your surplus funds business, or your overage, or whatever it is. So you've just made $300 an hour. No job I've ever worked with pays me $300 an hour. If you could do that 1 day a week, if you could get 1 consistent deal under contract a week, every single week, I mean, that's $1,500. That's, and I've said this before, that's $6,000 a month. That's $72,000 a year pre-tax that you're bringing into your business. Now, you're probably gonna have some costs, some overhead, some different things like that, but it's still a pretty good payday. A lot of people that come in, and I see a lot of the financials, and I see where they're at, and they don't even make $10,000, $12,000 a year. So a lot of people in this business don't even make $15,000, $20,000 a year, which is really sad. And you're coming into something and you're making now $4,000 or $5,000 a month. It can be life-changing. I've had people get their first deals, $10,000. It's life-changing, and it should be a life-changing business. So my theme stays out the same. Don't just give up because someone's rude, they're a smart ass, they say what they want to say. Don't just give up on the business just because of that, or don't give up on that person. Just try them a little bit later. Leave them, be professional. Maybe send them a professional text. Leave them a very professional message. With that being said, you should be fine. I mean, you won't get every deal, and that's something I tell people. Like, people will say to me, David, I reached somebody and they won't talk to me. Call them. Like I said, you guys have all heard me on the Mondays. I get some deals and I don't get other deals. Hey, thank you for watching this. Do me a favor, if you like this video, go ahead and click the subscribe down below, click the like, and click the notification links. I do give out freebies, and I would love for you to be one of my lucky winners, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.